So today is September 8th, doing Lab 3, the metric system, microscope, and cell structure. So far we've done an introduction to anatomy with anatomical language and body regions and such. We did organs and organ systems, and this week we're doing a lab that's a combination of three things. First off, we're doing a refresher on the metric system, and that'll be also how to calculate amounts of things in the metric system. So there's a little bit of math in this section, and I know that freaks some people out, but don't worry, it really isn't too bad. The metric system stuff is not in the book. It's in the handout and the practice sheet. And so after that, then we're going to talk about the microscope and how the microscope works and the parts of the microscope. And that's Unit 4 in your book, so that is in your book. And you'll need to know the parts of the microscope for the test. Wink, wink. Then we'll end up talking about the cell and how it's all put together, so cell structure. And that's the first part of Unit 5 in your book. That'll be activities 1 and 2 for Unit 5. And all of this stuff, I know it seems like, well, how does this relate to anatomy? It's all preparing us for diving into anatomy at the tissue level. The tissue level of anatomy is also called microanatomy, or also called histology, and that will be Lab 5. So let's see, in addition to the 2 lecture videos, they total about 1 hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, sorry, I got a little long-winded. I got kind of excited about the metric system, which may seem weird, but you'll see why if you watch the video. So sorry about that, but there is a gear icon on YouTube, and you can speed me up like 1.5 times, so it does go a lot faster. If you can stand to listen to me talk, sort of like Alvin and the Chipmunks in a way, so if you go that fast. Anyway, there's also the videos on the basics of the metric system. Let's see, that's about, there's other videos, sorry, in addition to the lecture video. There's a basics of metric system, that's about 5 minutes long. How to use a microscope, that's about 10 minutes long. A video on estimating the diameter of the microscope field of view, that's about 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. How to prepare a wet mount slide, how to do a wet mount of cheek cells. And ladies, a little annoying, but sorry. But that was the best video I could find online. And then there's a video on cell structure and also on cell membrane structure. The Pearson activities will be over Units 4 and Unit 5, activities 1 and 2. And I've got them divided up, I think, pretty well on Pearson. So you'll see it'll say Unit 5, activity 1 and 2. We'll do activity 3, osmosis, and activity 4, mitosis, next time in Lab 4. So it'll be next week. Let's see. And you may notice the photomicrograph in the top of the news section for this week's lab. Once you watch the wet mount videos, you'll notice that that's looks like a wet mount of cheek epithelial cells, which it is, and those are mine from the lab we did last winter. Let's see, I've also posted some additional cell structure videos. You'll see those links. Those aren't required, but if you want another perspective, someone else explaining it to you, you can watch those as well. Each of these activities are stuff we would have done in lab in person, and they're good activities to reinforce your knowledge. I've also posted the study guides for Units 4 and 5, and here's Unit 4, so in the book, and Unit 5, the cell. Okay, so I post the study guides for Units 4 and 5, the handout for the metric system. The metric system practice questions. The practice questions have answers at the back, and so you can do the practice questions and then check your answers. There's a PowerPoint, Adobe PDF. There's a, let's see, and what else? There's answer keys for Units 4 and 5 for the pre and post lab questions in the text. And I also posted a link to a virtual microscope that's online where you can view slides online, and it's kind of cool. And it works, sort of similarly to the way an actual microscope works, except you're clicking with a mouse, obviously. So, but it gives you sort of an idea how things work, and the pictures it has are actually real pictures, so those are kind of cool. And but we'll see those pictures in histology, the microanatomy histology tissues part on Lab 5 in 2 weeks. So, but if you want to kind of jump ahead and look at some of those, you can look at those online. Let's see, and the final thing that I know everybody's excited about is the Quiz 3 over Lab 3 is available from today through September 17th. So you can take that anytime you want, anytime you're ready. And if you have any questions about anything, seriously anything, email me, text me, or call me. If you have questions about your lecture, you can send me an email. I'll see what I can do about that as well. But just remember, I'm available for questions, and if you want to Zoom with me, I can do that. Nobody showed up last week, which I'm not surprised. This stuff is not really all that hard so far, so wouldn't surprise if anybody didn't have any questions. But if you want to stop by on Thursday evening, I can be available from 6:30 to 7:30, so I'll be on there. And let's see. But if you want to go over anything else, I can Zoom with you, and Zoom allows me to like pull up a PowerPoint or a slide or something like that and circle things and show you things on the slide. And that's the main reason for the Zoom session. I like seeing you guys face to face. I wish we could, but and talking to you, because you get little tiny snippets of conversation that are really important, which I can't get in this format, unfortunately. So, and those little things where you guys pick up a little information, and I get some interesting questions that I can use to produce new answers for you guys as well as for future classes. So it helps me as well as helps you. But the Zoom sessions will really be, for questions, and I can show you things more easily than I can maybe in an email. But anyway, so feel free to email me, text me, or call me. Let's see. And other than that, hope you have a great week. Bye.